We begin tonight with every family's worst nightmare. Imagine a stranger coming into your home armed with a knife.
That's exactly what one Robertson County family says happened to them last night, then realized it was their neighbor. The man allegedly stabbed the mom, dad, and pregnant daughter. News 4's Courtney Allen spoke with the son, who said he fought that man off.
Yeah, Maria's Tracy, 31-year-old Justin Stradner says he heard the noise, walked into the living room, and saw his mom and dad on the floor bloody. He says through tears, they told him they loved him, thinking they weren't going to make it.
In 1 minute, I'm reading my little girl a story. Next thing I know, somebody's busting in the front door and trying to stab us, kill us.
Justin Stradner is staying strong for his family after a triple stabbing at his parents' home in Robertson County near the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. This scene video was provided to us by our partner, Smoky Barn News.
We've been there lived on the same road for 20-something years and never had anything like this happen.
Last night, Justin says a man that police have now identified as 23-year-old Austin Swanson pulled into the front yard right up to the steps and parked in the middle of the yard.
He meets him at the front door, and the guy busts in the door with a knife. And my dad takes the door and is trying to push him back out with the door, and he stabbed my dad in the neck. He punctured a lung, stabbed him in the back of the head 3 or 4 times.
After his father, 53-year-old Jerry Stratner, was stabbed, Justin's mother runs in, 52-year-old Tammy Stratner.
He cut my mom from her lip all the way over.
At 8 months pregnant, Justin's sister, 23-year-old Tamalee Clark, was also stabbed in the chest. Justin says he fought the suspect off and held him on the ground until law enforcement arrived.
I didn't know if he had another knife or a gun, so I kept his hands to where he couldn't reach for anything.
The Robertson County Sheriff's Office says they haven't determined a motive. Justin says Swanson moved in this summer a couple houses down, but the family never had any contact with him and says he was incoherent last night.
He was saying that he was the police and just all kinds of just stuff that didn't make any sense.
Justin's niece and 2 young daughters were also there.
They've asked me, Daddy, why did the bad man come into our house, and I just don't have an answer for that.
Justin says his parents are both still hospitalized tonight, but they are in stable condition. His sister was released from the hospital today with no threat to her pregnancy. Justin wants to thank first responders for getting there so quickly, and the family has also started a GoFundMe for all of these medical bills. A link can be found on our website. Back to you.
Wow. Courtney.